Hello there, my dear friend. If you're watching this video, chances are you've already passed the big 6 to 0, or maybe you're even a few years beyond that, and you're wondering how you're really doing in terms of your health. Let's face it, as we age, we naturally become more aware of our bodies. A little ache here, a little stiffness there, maybe a few forgetful moments. It's easy to start assuming the worst. But let me tell you something important. You might actually be doing much better than you think. In fact, you might be thriving, even if it doesn't always feel that way. So today, I want to sit down with you, just like a good friend over a cup of tea, and share 7 surprising signs that you're healthier than you realize. These are subtle clues, often overlooked, that your body and mind are still going strong in ways that really matter. And more importantly, I want you to see these signs not just as physical, but emotional, social, and even spiritual victories. And if this video resonates with you, or if it brings a little encouragement to your day, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and maybe even sharing it with someone you care about. We're building a little community here, a place where age is just a number and joy is always on the table. Let's dive in. Number 1. You wake up with a sense of purpose. One of the most important, yet underestimated, signs of good health is waking up each day with something to look forward to. It doesn't have to be a grand mission. Maybe it's your morning coffee and a crossword puzzle. Maybe it's walking your dog or checking on your tomato plants. Or maybe it's a hobby, a volunteer role, or a conversation with someone you love. Researchers have studied the concept of purpose and found that people over 60 who maintain a sense of purpose in their lives live longer, have lower risks of cardiovascular disease, and are less likely to suffer from depression. Having a reason to get up in the morning can be just as powerful as medication. It gives your life structure meaning and direction. And that sense of direction can motivate healthier behaviors, better eating, better movement, better sleep. So if you find yourself getting out of bed with intention, even just the little things, that's a huge win. Your mind and body are still aligned, and that's a sign of wellness. And don't underestimate how inspiring that is to others. When your children, neighbors, or community see you living with purpose, it teaches them what graceful aging really looks like. Number 2, you still enjoy social connections. Let's talk about something that truly matters: relationships. As we age, our social circles may get smaller, but the quality of those relationships becomes more important than ever. Do you still enjoy talking to a friend on the phone? Do you look forward to family visits or community gatherings? Do you feel the warmth when someone genuinely asks how you are? If you answered yes to any of those, you're doing better than you think. Strong social ties are one of the biggest predictors of longevity and overall happiness. They protect against cognitive decline, help regulate stress, and can even boost your immune system. And here's the beautiful part. These connections don't have to be in person all the time. Phone calls, video chats, online communities, they all count. It's about feeling connected, feeling like you matter to someone, and knowing that someone matters to you. People who maintain healthy relationships tend to manage chronic illnesses better, recover from surgery faster, and report higher levels of life satisfaction. You don't need a huge group of friends. You just need a few meaningful connections that remind you you're not alone. And if you're someone who reaches out to others, who checks in, sends cards, or says a kind word, that's a double blessing. You're not just healthy, you're helping others stay healthy too. Number 3, you're still curious about life. Have you picked up a new interest lately? Maybe you're learning how to use your smartphone better, or watching history documentaries, or exploring new recipes in the kitchen. Maybe you've even joined an online class. If so, you're keeping your brain young. Curiosity is a powerful force. It keeps your mind engaged, your memory sharp, and your outlook optimistic. In fact, studies show that lifelong learners tend to be healthier, happier, and more resilient as they age. And learning doesn't have to be academic. Maybe you're learning how to grow herbs in your backyard. Maybe you're reading up on your family's genealogy. Maybe you've started keeping a journal or writing poems. All of this counts. Every time you try something new, your brain creates fresh neural pathways. It strengthens your cognitive reserve, which helps protect you from age-related memory loss. So if you find yourself asking questions, exploring ideas, and trying new things, you're doing wonderfully. That thirst for knowledge is a very strong indicator of mental and emotional health. Remember, the brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it stays. Number 4. You laugh easily and often. Let's not underestimate the power of a good laugh. If you can still laugh, whether it's at a funny memory, a silly video, or a playful conversation, then you're doing something right. Laughter reduces stress hormones, increases blood flow, boosts your immune system, and helps release endorphins that elevate mood. It's one of the simplest, most enjoyable ways to take care of your health. Think about the last time you laughed out loud. Maybe it was something your grandchild said. Maybe it was a memory that popped into your head. That moment of joy, it's medicine for your soul. Humor also helps you build bonds with others. Shared laughter creates trust, lightens heavy conversations, and makes life feel more manageable, even during tough times. And you don't need to be a comedian to benefit. Just being open to joy, to silliness, to lightheartedness, that's the key. If you still find things funny, you retain a youthful spirit. Number 5. You sleep fairly well most nights. Now, I know sleep can be a tricky subject for many people over 60. Maybe you wake up more during the night, or go to bed earlier than you used to. But overall, if you're getting 6 to 8 hours of sleep most nights, and you wake up feeling fairly refreshed, your body is doing something very right. Sleep isn't just about rest. It's when your brain cleans itself, your body repairs tissues, and your memory consolidates. It's also linked to your mood, immune function, and even weight control. Healthy sleep is one of the strongest predictors of long-term cognitive function. People who maintain good sleep patterns in their 60s and 70s are more likely to stay sharp into their 80s and beyond. If you've got a relatively steady sleep routine and you're not relying on heavy medications to get there, that's a sign of strong internal regulation. A great bedtime routine, no screens, dim lights, maybe some light reading or gentle music, can make a huge difference. And if you found your rhythm, cherish it. That consistency is a gift to your entire body. Number 6. You're still moving, even just a little. You don't need to be running marathons to be healthy. But if you're walking around the block, gardening, stretching, doing light yoga, or even dancing in the kitchen, your body is thanking you every time. Movement supports everything from circulation to digestion to joint health. It also helps prevent falls, builds strength, and keeps your metabolism active. Even 10 minutes a day of gentle movement can have a big impact. The important thing is that you keep moving. Every step counts. Every stretch matters. And movement doesn't have to mean exercise in the traditional sense. It can be fun. Put on some music and sway a little. Take a walk while talking on the phone. Do a few light stretches in the morning sun. If you still have the ability to move your body, even with some limitations, and you use that ability regularly, that's a strong sign that your health is on your side. Number 7. You know how to manage stress most of the time. Stress is part of life, at any age, but how we handle stress, that's what sets the tone for our health. Do you take deep breaths when things get tense? Do you pray, meditate, or take a quiet moment for yourself? Do you know how to laugh things off or step outside to reset? Those coping skills you built over a lifetime, they're your superpowers now. People over 60 who handle stress will have lower rates of inflammation, better heart health, and stronger immune function. And that emotional resilience? It's a hallmark of healthy aging. Sometimes it takes years to learn how to let go of what we can't control. But once we do, it frees us. If you've developed that ability, even just part of the time, you're ahead of the game. And remember, managing stress doesn't mean never feeling it. It means knowing how to return to calm, that ability to bounce back. That's what real strength looks like. So here we are, 7 signs that, even if you don't always feel like it, you might be healthier than you think. 1. You wake up with purpose. 2. You value and enjoy your social connections. 3. You stay curious and engaged. 4. You laugh often. 5. You sleep reasonably well. 6. You move your body regularly. 7. You manage stress with wisdom. These aren't flashy. You won't find them on a medical chart, but they are powerful signs that your body, mind, and spirit are working in harmony. Aging isn't a countdown. It's a collection of moments, habits, and little victories. And if you recognize even a few of these signs in yourself, then you, my friend, are on a very good path. So go ahead, give yourself credit. Take a deep breath. Smile a little wider. You're doing better than you think. And if this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who needs a gentle reminder that aging can be full of strength, beauty, and grace. And don't forget to subscribe for more conversations like this one. We're just getting started. Until next time, take good care of yourself. You are wise. You are strong. And you are deeply appreciated.